What's going on, guys? It is Jason. Welcome back to another weekly Wednesday vlog. So today I want to talk about how much I freaking love this 85G Master 1.4 lens. Like, holy crap, the bokeh that comes out of this lens on those images looks absolutely amazing. I am so impressed with this lens. I am not returning it. Alright, with that said, I'm going to give my first impression of the 85G Master 1.4 lens, as well as talk a little bit about the grad photo shoot I did over the weekend. So, let's go ahead and look at some of these photos right here. So, this one right here is shot from the 85G Master lens. Don't tell anybody, but I wasn't actually shooting her. She's not actually my client. It was kind of like my test subject, just kind of testing the lighting and how far I need to stand. But actually, I really like how this image came out. It looks quite good. Yep, she's in focus and everything. Loving this shot right here. Alright, so this is the actual senior that I was working with, my actual client, Cecilia. She was an absolute joy to work with. So, we did a shot with the bear, even got a little graduating, cap right here on this bear just to make it look cute and stuff like that. So really love this image. 85mm sharp. Let me tell you guys something. Like a couple weeks ago, I was shooting with the 85 Canon mounted on the Metabones and the A7R2. I should know that it's the 85mm 1.2 L series lens. And you know, since it wasn't able to use the eye autofocus, I wasn't getting tack sharp images. Like, it was just like, it just missed focus by like a hair, which was kind of annoying. But with, you know, being able to use the G Master and the A7R2 with the eye autofocus and everything, I'm getting tack sharp images. Like, wow, it is great. Here's another shot I did with the 85mm. It looks beautiful. Again, watch. Maybe not this image. Let's look at this image. Kerblammed. Nailed the focus. Woo! Alright, so let's see here. I literally only have two things on my pro list. I love this lens and the bokeh. The bokeh is amazing. I keep thinking I'm saying bokeh wrong. It's right, it's bokeh. It's how you say it. It's Japanese. Bokeh. 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 It's one of those things where you just keep repeatedly, you keep repeating it and it sounds wrong every time. Anyways, moving on. So I do have a couple of cons about this lens, but the first one can be very dismissible. So a lot of people have been complaining how the 85G Master has really loud focusing. Like there's like a scratch noise that you can hear and it's like really loud. Well, to be honest with you, I was shooting outside. I was so focused on my shoot that I didn't even notice it while I was shooting. So I don't know what people are talking about, but I hardly ever noticed a scratching noise when I was doing this shoot. So I think a lot of people have been exaggerating about the scratch noise. I think maybe if you shoot in a studio, you might hear it. But honestly, if you're really concentrated on your work, I don't think it's going to bother you too much. I can't vouch for video yet because I haven't actually shot a video with the 85G Master. But I'll make a comment on that if and when I do. So this next con is actually quite important and something that I should really address. So sometimes it will focus hunt when you're in continuous mode. Like, for example, here's the set of photos I took. Remember the bear? So this one is good. The composition is great. But what happened was, these next few, I was experiencing some focus hunting. Like, it would like breathe in and out of focus. And I think it's because I'm in continuous mode. So the camera was just acting up. The camera and the lens was just kind of acting up. It was just like in focus, out of focus, in focus, out of focus. So there were some shots in between these photos right here where it just wasn't in focus. But luckily, since I was shooting high-speed continuous, that I shot like maybe like 6 images at once, and a majority of it was in focus. So I'm unsure of the conditions. Like, this was shot backlit, like the sun was right behind her and her face wasn't properly exposed. This is something I brought up obviously in Lightroom, but since her face was kind of underexposed, it didn't really detect the eye, so the eye autofocus didn't kick in. The face detection still kicked in though, but I heard that when it's in continuous mode and But I heard when it's in continuous mode, it does kind of like focus hunt a little bit, but it was actually pretty intense as I was shooting this right here. And I kind of want to blame this issue for these terrible composition. But anyways, these weren't my favorite shots just because I didn't have enough headroom. However, here, these are some of my favorite shots with the bear. Really nice. This one doesn't require too much headroom because my subject is sitting down. Here are some shots that are also shot with the 85. Again, this is also, that issue occurred here when I was doing this as well. In between these photos, there were some that had misfocus. But when it focuses, it nails the focus. Look at that. Beautiful. Again, it's because I'm thinking she's backlit and, you know, her front is not as lit. That's why it does that. Anyways, I'm unsure of the condition. I'm going to use it more and report back later. Alright, so let's move on to the graduation shoot as a whole. And let me tell you guys something. I ended up using the 55 a lot more than I expected. Because, okay, well, let's just look at some of these photos right here. So, if I was shooting something like this, well, when I was shooting something like this, that 85 would have been way, way too close. Like, there was just so many times when I was trying to shoot something that I didn't have enough distance to use the 85, or if I shoot with the 35, it might have been too wide. So the 55 was just perfect. So this image right here is a good representation of what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, this right here, I didn't have enough space to back up and have a good height to try to capture her full body and this arc right here. So I was trying to take this with the 85. Gorgeous photo, but you can see here the arc was cut off, her legs was cut off. I mean, I guess for her it's okay, but I wanted to capture more of the arc of the building, so the 85 wouldn't have worked out. I mean, we discussed possibilities like pulling a chair, no chair was available, having her boyfriend like hold me up so I can get the shot, but I don't think I would have been far enough to get her whole body and the arc, so we had to scrap the 85 for this one. So I ended up having to shoot with the 55, and the 55 was just perfect. I was able to get pretty much all of these right here and her full body, and it still looks nice. Size 55, sharp, love it. It's great. This one right here, also with the 55. So a lot of shots that I did with the 55, I really liked a lot. I guess I didn't put enough here to show you guys an example. Again, this was supposed to be an 85mm first impression, so that's why there's like more 85 than 55. I also finally did shoot with my 35 f1.4 Distagon lens. Love it. This is a great shot right here. Pretty sure I can pull this off with a 55, but hey, come on. I need an excuse to use my 35mm. So captures this building really nicely. I think this was called Kirchhoff Hall. Cecilia was telling me how it kind of looks like Hogwarts from Harry Potter. That's why she wants a photo right in front of this. So I guess that's her reasoning. Here's another one that I did with her and her boyfriend. Right in front of that same building. I think this was shot. Oh, this was shot with 55. Okay, awesome, great shot. A little bit crooked, but it's okay. Just look how happy they are. What a cute couple. All right, and then here we did it by the I forgot what this is called. My girlfriend is sleeping right now, so I can't ask her. This is like right behind one of the buildings.
Sculpture garden.
That's what?
The sculpture garden.
The sculpture garden. This is from the sculpture garden. We made it in time for the golden hour. I wish I kind of shot this when the sun was a little bit more down, but it's okay. It still looks fine. The reason why this is a 1-to-1 crop is because there was like some people walking right here, and you know, it's okay. This could be for Instagram. Nobody has to know. Great shot. Here's another great shot with the 35. So glad I got to use the 35. Maybe a lot of space here, but it's okay. I mean, this could be a square crop if she wanted to. Boom. There she is with her boyfriend. Nice, happy smile. Kind of cut off his foot here a little bit, but you know, it's okay. Still a very cute photo that she really loves. So I just want to say I am extremely happy with a lot of the shots that I took from this photo shoot, and I can really see myself improving as a photographer. Let me show you guys really quickly the photos that I took last year. This was almost exactly 1 year ago. I was asked to shoot a graduation. I was asked to do the senior portraits for my friend's niece, Jill, and I was shooting this with the GH4 and 12-35. Literally the same setup I'm using to record this video right now. So just really briefly, wow, look at that overexposed sky with this bear. I mean, it's unavoidable, but I could have minimized it a lot. Here's her and her boyfriend again. That overblown sky just bugs the crap out of me. Okay, wow, so she asked for the same thing too. She wanted a picture in front of this Kirchhoff Hall, I guess everybody thinks it kind of looks like Hogwarts. So this is by the staircase. You know. Oh man, that looks bad. This one was cute. This one was candid, but don't know what I was doing. So this is actually one of the my favorite shots that I did with her. It just looked pretty good. Another favorite shot of mine, she walking up the stairs. This one, I kind of wanted to show more of the landscape of UCLA, but ended up not happening. I mean, you can just in comparison, just look at this and this. I think this is so much better. I wish I could capture more of the stairs, but overall, I would prefer this shot over this shot, but still love it. Still love this whole shot. Oh, there's my friend right there, Marlon. Okay, well, this wasn't too bad. Again, the sky was okay. I dropped the crap out of the highlights for this one. Terrible haloing around them, and a bunch of people down there. Ugh. But cute shot, still a cute shot. Still a very cute shot. It was actually pretty hectic that day. You know, everyone was just trying to get their grad photos done, but it was just hard to like get a really empty field. So this is a great shot. I still like it a lot. I still like the colors of it, colors of everything. Which, by the way, it's really rare for me to say because the GH4. I'm sorry, man, but you're terrible at taking pictures, or you're not the best camera to take pictures with. No offense. But yeah, really, well, I still like the colors a lot. I think I did a pretty good job on that one. Yep, same thing here. So just really quickly, I also want to point out that having great lens, a great glass, just makes an image that much better. So all these lenses that I've been investing in, like these, definitely make a huge difference in the photos that I take. So I cannot recommend these enough. The Zeiss 35, the 55mm, and also the 85G Master 1.4 lens. So these were my trinity that day. Cool. All right, so these next couple of days, I'm going to be extremely busy. I have a promo to shoot this week, so that's why I'm trying to shoot this weekly Wednesday right before that, just to give you guys an update of how happy I am with the 85G Master lens. But yeah, all right, so no weddings for a while. I think the next wedding I'll have is like towards the end of June. So I'm going to try to squeeze in more graduation photo shoots before graduation, which is like in like 2 weeks. So hopefully I'll get a few gigs. But I just want to say, like, after doing this grad photo shoot, I think I like shooting photos a lot more than videos now. Like, I think my friend Eric called me out on it. He was just like, I think you like shooting that more. I'm like, nah, man. I do both equally. I mean, I enjoy doing both. But after shooting this graduation thing and putting it, you know, just like seeing the joy from her face that she really loves the photo, it just makes me happy. And I really enjoy shooting and editing photos more than I enjoy. Well, I enjoy shooting videos, but editing video is tough. So that's a separate story for another day. Anyways, so I talked about it in my last vlog that I will make a review on the A7R II. So I already have a bunch of stuff written for the review. It's just a matter of how to present it. So I'm going to go figure that out, and I'm going to release it before the next wedding I do. So look forward to that, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.